Hey fellow vault dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today we are talking about how to fill up those two beautiful boxes during the Fallout 1st free trial that allows you to use those boxes and fill them up. And if you do not know, you will be always able to take stuff out. After it will be over, you will just not be able to add anymore, unless you decide to buy Fallout 1st and continue with the subscription. Now, there is several ways you can acquire scrap faster, and if you are a high level player, you probably have no problem whatsoever. So my focus is on new players. The best ways to fill those boxes. First, if you did not watch yet my video about ammo farming, where I showcase the path from Vault 76 to this forward station Tango base, you can pick up a lot of ammo going this path from ammo boxes, and as well from forward station Tango, ballistic fiber scrap and more, assuming no one else will loot before you, because that's an open world. So how to work around this problem of open world being lootable for everyone? You can use your own instant interiors, which is every interior that has a special pop-up when you are joining it. If you want to join solo or if you want to join a teammate and so on, those are per character, so others cannot loot it for you unless you invite them on a team. Now, this interior will be transmission station 180, but even though there is awesome loot inside, it does require completing Brotherhood mission first, the full quest line. There is awesome interior called West Tech Research Center, but in case to be able to effectively farm it, you need to have good combat ability, as there is a lot of high level super mutants. If you can deal with them, really good place for farming. But there is more. With addition of Atlantic City, Part 2, we receive access to expedition areas without starting expeditions. So you can choose Atlantic City. We have Boardwalk, Flooded City, Casino Quarter, that you can go and just travel there without doing expedition. If you cannot travel there for reason of not completing a quest required yet, you just need to do it. It's easy and quick. You go to White Spring Resort and you choose White Spring Refuge. If you wonder which quest, it's the quest that pops in when you are in there. If you don't see it, just activate it or start talking with Orlando. That's the quest. You just need to go to Orlando. That starts the quest. You complete it, and that gives you access to expedition and to all the areas of Atlantic City. Why is it so important to get to Atlantic City? Apart from the fact that those are your private interiors when you travel there, there is lots of loot. And on top of that, very little resistance from enemies. So first, Boardwalk, there is no enemies whatsoever. Sometimes it may be a little better if you will encounter enemies. This area has no enemies. And let me show you what's in there. As soon as you enter, you just run straight forward. And first important location to hit is in here. On this shelf, you will find military ammo bag that contain a rare ballistic fiber. This duffel bag works as ammo box, and there are 2 additional ammo boxes that you can loot as soon as you enter. There is more loot. If you are about filling up those boxes, you really should be looting basically everything you can as fast as you can. But there is more areas. We are continuing to run through other interiors in here. You can loot more, and there are workbenches everywhere, so you can scrap whatever you pick up to basic ingredients to reduce the weight in your inventory. The most important part about running in here is to grab whatever is rare. In your case, probably everything if you are missing, but whatever is rare. So we are carry on to Showman Spear. And again, continue straight. I like about this location that everything is so straightforward. You basically run forward and forward and forward. Now in here, even though that's not actually scrap, but you can supply yourself with Nuka-Cola Dark. Very important for getting criticals as a full health. You can see my video as well, how to get criticals every other shot and crazy boost of luck. I think the video is titled The Secrets of Nuka-Cola Dark, something like that. You'll find it on my channel if you search for it. Right? So that's why I love to loot it, and that's why I'm choosing this location. I'm stockpiling my Nuka-Cola Dark. All the way when you are running in here, there is more loot, there is gift shop, a lot of good stuff to loot in here. Check it out when you continue straight on. At the very end on the table you can find like screw stuff. There is more stuff on this container. I just looted it recently, so it's not here for me, but it will be here for you if you keep looting everything. That's why I'm saying keep looting everything. The rule of 255 looting interactions applies everywhere, so don't forget the rule. It applies everywhere. Wherever you go and loot, 255 looting interactions. Full explanation how loot respawns. I posted today earlier on, so community tab on my channel. You will see I reposted the video explaining exactly how everything respawns in this game and spawns and why 255 rule is so important. Now I just run straight forward. I want to show you the last room. Even though for me there would be no loot there as I just recently picked it up. There is a lot of silverware, and silver is one of the rare scrap items, not commonly found everywhere in Appalachia. Simultaneously, if you have daily or weekly to scrap stuff for silver, that's the place you go, this in here. That's the place you go. On all those tables, there is silverware. I picked it up just now, so tables are empty. But normally they're full of silverware. You can loot it. It's where there's kitchen with some additional stuff if you are into cooking.
Of anything today?
But that's this location. Now, even more important location is Atlantic City Flooded City Center. So let's go there. There is so many ammo boxes in this area. You go, you start, and you have 2 ammo boxes. Just keep in mind, whatever weapon you have equipped, that's the ammo you will find. So if I would like different ammo, let's say fusion cells, I equip the weapon that is using fusion cells. And in all those ammo boxes now, I will be finding fusion cells. There are another 2. Some of them are locked, so having a pick lock perk, or if you can, equip legendary. For your own convenience, I strongly recommend to start from Master Infiltrator. It doesn't increase your combat abilities, but early in the game, there is not much more important than ease of lockpicking and hacking everything that even rank 1 Master Infiltrator will give you, as it does give you full ability of lockpicking and hacking. You just need to do it manually when max out card do it for you. That's the only difference. You don't need to max it out, just equip it. As is, when you unlock your first slot, you will thank me later. And now we continue on. You will encounter here first enemies. About those enemies, even though they are here, if you are struggling and you know you will not be able to easily handle them, I will show you what to do. Here there is 2 more ammo boxes. Let me show you that first. If you climb those stairs, there is a trap. Bear traps, but additional 2 ammo boxes. If you struggle with those enemies that will be chasing you, continue to the town hall. There are 2 turrets, 2 friendly turrets that will help you fight. So if you struggle, those 2 turrets will help you fight. If you already unlocked Cremator, you should be fine. Those enemies in expedition areas everywhere in Atlantic City are very weak versus dot. I have a lot of dot. If you have even 300 to 500 damage over time, it's enough to basically kill them. And all enemies in Atlantic City are different for other reasons as well than regular enemies. If you kill them, they do drop a guarantee ammo. So they do provide ammo, like additional ammo boxes. Every dead enemy is additional ammo box. Look at that. I loot around and I have additional ammo from every enemy killed in this area. Now, where else are ammo boxes? There is 4 more ammo boxes.
Get rid of that stupid toy horse.
2 in here. And across next to the power armor stations, additional 2. If you don't want to fight enemies, you don't need to continue, but there is more ammo boxes. If you go in here to the right, ammo boxes, 3 of them are on top of the pipes. Enemies too, so if you struggle with enemies, I understand you may skip them. If you want to only loot without enemies, if you don't mind, there are 3 ammo boxes, so you can see how easily you can get a lot of ammo. If you can kill them, like harder enemies, lesser devils are running around. So you need to be aware of that if you are low level. It may be risky for you. It's okay to skip them. There are several more ammo boxes and more enemies over there. If you have no problem with killing those enemies, getting all those enemies and ammo from them is obviously beneficial. And Cremator can kill multiple enemies at once. Okay, I died now, so it's possible if you ignore them that they will kill you. We are heading to the town hall, back to the town hall, as there is more good loot on the inside. The lockpicking will be needed if you want to get a full access, but there is much more. Let's go to the city hall. Inside the city hall, straight up on the right, you will find additional 2 ammo containers and lots of loot around you that you can pick up. I'm not picking up everything as I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long for obvious reason. Now you go up. You go up, and if you run to the end, there is little armory on the left. That's the little armory. And you will find additional ammo boxes. Quite often a magazine, which is a bonus. A weapon that you can then scrap, and opening another door, you have even more ammo boxes. Duffel bags, ammo, loose ammo lying around that you can pick up. And then for some rare scrap, we ran to other end of the city hall.
It's a beautiful day outside.
And at the very other end of the city hall, it's like a scrap paradise. You just loot all those tables, all those shelves, a lot of scrap at one click. And you don't need to move much. So you change yourself into basically a human vacuum.
I think I'll head down to the pier and catch
get all this scrap to fill up your scrap box.
Okay,
it makes rule of
extra
25,
Why don't you take a load off?
255
Tromping
looting
around like
interactions. Really easy to achieve. You need to loot at least 255, I mean, not items. You need to do at least 255 looting interactions in each of Atlantic City
I think I'll head down to the pier and catch
sections in order to be able to repeat everything. Now let's say I'm done with looting in here. All I need to do is go back, quit to main menu, then rejoin again, and I will be able to go straight into the boardwalk and start all over again. You always need to do it in the same order. If you just want to alternate between boardwalk and flooded city, you always need to go boardwalk first, flooded city, as boardwalk pickups will help you reset flooded city, and flooded city pickups will help you reset boardwalk. So you can do it in circle. You can be going boardwalk, flooded city, main menu, back to game, boardwalk, flooded city, main menu, back to game, if you choose to do so.
Family?
If you want a little bit more from the world and visit other places, the best place overall for rare scrap, for Defiance. That's the best place, but available for everyone. It's not instance interior, so someone else can loot it before you will get there. But it is the best place overall. There is everything. Next, a lot of rare scrap in every single site, nuclear launch site, but you need to be able to access them, and there is plenty of robots on the inside. That's a downside. Then, lastly, if you have surplus caps at the end of trial period for Fallout First,
Maybe I could
you can
sponge
go
together
to
stuff to build
any
Davy a
robot vendor and
only time I
purchase
miss being inside the
additional
vault is when the
rare
weather's bad.
bulk scrap. If you
Or
open
there's
junk
a
category, this one does not sell any bulk.
You
I think
are
it's this
missing
one.
out.
Yes,
You
this one
should
sells
fear
bulk.
it.
So bulk ballistic
Shop
fiber
at Sunny's.
is available. Bulk aluminum is available. To get those prices, the best, you need to boost your charisma. And it's not only the charisma when you open your perk cards, but your overall charisma. So what you need to equip, if possible, look for hard bargain perk. If you have this perk, that's equivalent of like additional 6 charisma, or no, 9. Like equivalent of additional 9 charisma on your character. So equip this card and do whatever you can to boost your charisma before you start shopping, as this number is what matters. It should be as high as possible. At overall charisma 25, you will get the best prices. Hard bargain can reduce this number of charisma required. So, but
could
that's,
really
I
go
think
for
that's
a
the last thing you should be doing, as you will spend a lot of caps. If you have surplus caps, it's okay to spend them. If you will find a good deal at player vendors, super cheap scrap, you can buy it too. Buying ammo is usually not very beneficial. Getting ammo from those ammo boxes and enemy kills will be perfect. And if you are very capable at killing enemies without spending much ammo, you
heck is
can
a
keep
John
doing
anyway?
daily ops wherever
just
there
don't
is
get it.
uplink. You can keep doing it in circles or running expeditions. That's a great source of ammo, but you must be very efficient in there to don't spend more ammo than you are getting back. So that's a little bit more advanced way of obtaining ammo, but available for you if you choose to do so. Decryption not as good, so you need
believe I
to
lost my
pay
nickel
attention
tapper
what
saves.
type it is. They alternate. Every other day is uplink, every other day is decryption. Decryption is way worse for ammo farming than uplink is.
Sandwiches.
And that is everything that I have for you today. I hope those tips will help you out to maximize your storage for the future years to come. It's very rare that you can get access to those ammo box and scrap box for free, usually happening once a year. So make sure that you fill it up as much as you can. And that being said, thank you all for watching and see you all in the next one.